Yo, what's going on? Mike from Mike Talk Sports. Devon Allen, a wide receiver on the Philadelphia Eagles, recently said in an article that he's the fastest player in the National Football League. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering two questions. Who is Devon Allen, and is he the fastest player in the NFL? So Devon Allen is a 28-year-old. It's his second year in the NFL this season, and he spent his entire rookie year last year on the Eagles practice squad. So he actually has 0 official NFL snaps under his belt, and he was undrafted out of Oregon. In fact, he hasn't gone to college since 2016, and he had his most notable year in college football in 2014, and in fact played with Marcus Mariota. So that really puts into perspective how long it's been for Devon Allen to make the NFL finally. So you may be wondering, how is a guy who hasn't even played college football since 2016 make his rookie debut in the preseason of the NFL last year? Why is he getting any notoriety? Why is there any validity to his claim of being the fastest player in the NFL? Well, all of his life, he's been a track superstar, and he's really focused on track for the majority of his life. Growing up, he had two loves. This is, of course, football and track, and he did both in high school and college. But after 2016, and he went undrafted, he realized he needs to start focusing on track as he can actually make a solid career out of it. So he put down the football and stopped training for football, and man, did it pay off for Devon Allen, as not only are his accolades in high school and college absolutely incredible, but I kind of want to focus more on his professional career in track post-college. Devon ended up training rigorously for the 2016 Olympics and ended up making it, representing the United States in the 110-meter hurdles. Not only that, but he ended up making the Olympics again in 2020. And on the national scene in the United States, he's a 3-time national champion in the 110-meter hurdle race. If these accomplishments weren't good enough, to me, in my opinion, his biggest accomplishment of his entire career came in 2022 when he set the record for being the 3rd fastest 110-meter hurdle time in the history of the world. So not only can you make a very sound argument that Devon Allen is one of the 5 best 110-meter hurdlists in the history of the world, but you can probably make a very sound argument that Devon Allen is a top 100 fastest human being of all time, as he has absolutely incredible accolades dating back to his high school days. So after diving a little bit into Devon Allen's track days, I know the main question on your mind is, hey, football speed is very different from track speed. And to that, I say I absolutely agree. All the time we see in the NFL, I think of guys like Andy Isabella, for example, run this incredible 40-yard dash time. They run this incredible mile time. They're these superstars on the track field. But once they get to the NFL, it seems as though that speed just does not translate to the field, as not only you are running with pads on, you're running with a helmet on, you're running on a different surface, you're running with different cleats, but also the objective of football is not to run in a straight line. In fact, it is very rare that you will be running in a straight line for a long period of time in football. Football more is about your foot speed, your quickness, your agility, your quick twitch muscles, how fast you can change directions in your overall start-stop time. And really, if you're a wide receiver, and speaking more specifically to Devon Allen and wide receivers, it's your release off the line of scrimmage. So many times we look at guys, again, like John Ross, like Andy Isabella, that 4.2 40-yard dash speed becomes 4.5 40-yard dash speed when you're getting absolutely abused and bumped at the line of scrimmage time and time again. So can Devon Allen actually be the fastest player in football? Not the fastest human being that's technically in the NFL, but the fastest football player in the National Football League. To me, those are two very different questions. So to answer the question partially, do I think Devon Allen is the fastest human being in the National Football League? Yes, I do. The specific training he has in hurdling and overall track just far surmounts any training any football player has done. Because once guys like Tyreek Hill, Tariq Woolen, Jalen Waddle, these track stars, once they enter the NFL, they train for the NFL. They have specific training techniques for strength and conditioning that are conducive of being a football player and not a track star. So I do think Devon Allen would just have such a far superior technical advantage to football players that he would beat them in a track race. But do I think he can beat them in a football race? Do I think if you gave Devon Allen 1,000 snaps at wide receiver in 2023, can he clock the fastest mile per hour time? No, I don't, and let me tell you why. First and foremost, in 2022, he appeared at the Oregon Pro Day, and at the Oregon Pro Day, he actually ran a 40-yard dash, and he ran a 4.35 40-yard dash time, which is absolutely incredible. It's very impressive, but it's honestly really underwhelming, and I was outright shocked at the number. I thought Devon Allen would run in the high 4.2 40s, but in fact, he ran 4.35 40, and players every single year coming out of college at the cornerback position and at the wide receiver position run faster times than that. Now, looking back at his Oregon playing days, I was actually surprised by his statistics and by some of his film. Now, I apologize. I don't have any college film from Devon Allen. The film quality is absolutely trash, not even worth putting in this video. But he had 41 catches, 684 yards, and 7 touchdowns in his true sophomore campaign, which is honestly extremely impressive for him to put up. So I watched some of the tape, and his release is definitely nothing special. In fact, he's rarely ever pressed at the college level. I couldn't even find a single snap of his college career where he was pressed, as the defense were consistently playing 10 yards off of him. They know how fast Devon Allen is, and they didn't want to get burnt. And he mostly ran these deep routes, these deeper concepts, the post concepts, the go balls at Oregon and in the NFL last year in the preseason. So he really never got to display that football speed, except for one really nice highlight that I will show in this video in the preseason. So I think Devon Allen would really struggle to even get to his top speed in the NFL. But let's say hypothetically he does. Even then, I'm not convinced. So in the article I'm talking about, he said he raced Tyreek Hill in high school. And he said, and I quote, "He smoked me." So if Tyreek Hill had Devon Allen's training over the past 10 years, I do think Tyreek Hill is a faster human being than Devon Allen. But considering Tyreek Hill has had football practice the last 10 years and Devon Allen for the most part really hasn't, I'll give the technical advantage in terms of running on a football field. I'll give it to Tyreek Hill. Not only that, I think a guy like Tariq Woolen, who ran 21.58 miles per hour on a pick six last year, who ran a 4.26 40-yard dash time, which is 0.1 seconds faster than Devon Allen, which is a significant difference. I have to give the benefit of the doubt to Tariq Woolen as well, and I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to Jalen Waddle over Devon Allen as well. He's never really ran an official 40-yard dash time, but some of his feats going back to high school and college are very impressive, and he clocked a 21.68 mile per hour speed in the National Football League last year. Thanks for listening, guys. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on Devon Allen, and do you think he's actually the fastest football player in the NFL?